I played Link for a long time and then realized I just wasn't that good at him. And so I tried to move on, and then Hero came out, so it was a little bit better. But this is what we've been waiting on, is Sephiroth versus Link. Like I said, I assumed that it wasn't going to be the snake break coming out this go-around. And now I'm just willing to see, is Sephiroth going to be able to close the distance, or is he going to let Link set up his game plan?
Yeah, let's go. Sorry guys, I got carried away with commentating.
So we have Ave and Gekime going to be going off stream, and ooh, Sacred just waiting on the orbs and taking all the hits with no pressure, and going to be taking the full Giga Flare. I think that's Giga Flare. I'm not sure what that's called, but now we have to see what can he do to stop Sephiroth from getting back on stage, and it doesn't seem like much of anything. Back here, opting to go for the up B rather than maybe an up smash out of the back air. But that bomb definitely going to look to close out some quick stocks. Sacred maybe being a little excited on bouncing off that bomb. He's going to be taking a lot of percent off the Octa Slash. I don't know if he has another jump or not, but he is able to make it back just using the up B. And looking for this Giga Flare again, and maybe something happened. He decided to let go, maybe hoping that the orb would launch him towards the stage. This Sephiroth is looking to be a big problem for Sacred so far. And Streetdzine definitely, playing at his pace. He's not getting too frustrated, not letting, the obstacle course of the boomerang and the bombs get in his way, and the up B gonna clean that stuck out very quickly. Sacred not able to combo off the bomb, and not able to, Link's having a hard time creating a whole lot of pressure right here. And Sacred's one big thing he's able to do is just he's able to be patient, able to create a lot of space, and not be too afraid of where he's going on stage, and not trying to push the issue too hard, and almost getting scooped up there. Streetdzine. Barely missing that back air. Definitely not doing him any favors. Don't know if that's exactly what he was looking for, but he definitely deserved to eat that F smash there at the end. Getting a little bit antsy, I think he just has to take a little bit more of a breather. Probably not one of his favorite places to be. Just a lot of those situations he put himself in, being on platforms and not really taking the time to set up his bomb, I think, the way he really wanted to. Definitely causing some issues there. Nah, no character changes. I'm not expecting to see the Samus come out. We're just waiting on a costume change for Sephiroth to make sure he has the right colors. And going to PS2 this game. I wasn't expecting too much of a major change. I don't know who or if either one of them really gets more of an advantage. I believe he still has his bomb and his jump. Very early jump from Sacred, but able to make it back pretty handily.
And you can see on stream,
a lot of damage coming out from Sacred here, and able to parry the returning boomerang. I don't know if that was on purpose or not, but man. I'll tell you, Sacred is not having any fun trying to dance around Sephiroth right now. Able to make it back, but doesn't have his air dodge. And eating that long sword, not even the Nair can power through that one. And I believe Sacred's just having kind of a hard time setting his own pace. That's one thing that we're seeing out of Streetdzine that we saw a little bit out of Shoryu, is just making sure that he can really create his own space, and he's not pushing the issue, he's not approaching too hard, he's making sure he's not on the ledge the entire time, and is having a pretty good time, honestly, bobbing and weaving around all these arrows and projectiles, and just deciding to kind of scoop the bomb off the side. That way he doesn't have to worry about it too bad. And Sacred's really feeling his online self right now, not wanting to have anything to do with that A button if he doesn't have to. Cleaning up that stock and actually keeping it even, The beginning of that same stuff, I think Sacred's starting to feel a little bit of pressure, but, good pressure. Not necessarily panic button, but wanting to play more safe and a little, watch his buttons a little bit harder. As long as he can land, I think he'll have a much easier time and a much better time trying to get, a little more percent on. But Streetdzine, making sure that he is just pushing Sacred off as much as possible and not giving up anything off of those shield buttons. That's probably one of my favorite things that Sephiroths do, is just the in neutral, in disadvantage, up B straight at somebody for no reason whatsoever, just to cause a little bit of mayhem. And Streetdzine hoping to create a little bit of pressure just in having the down smash there. And Octa Slash going to do a lot of damage, and again just push him off further and further. And Sacred getting caught with the spot dodge, just waiting on the wing. And I think we're starting to see just kind of the obvious idea of up smash coming through. Very, very clutch, just covering a lot of different options, especially on these tall characters, even with the larger blind spot in the front that we learned from Choryu earlier. Getting rid of Kalos, Town, and Yoshi's looks like. So I don't know where he would want to necessarily take him. Maybe Smashville to try and cover that center platform with Bomb and Boomerang a little bit easier. Maybe just want to take it back to Battlefield to try and cause a little bit of pressure and give himself some room to land. He's had some issues landing, getting caught by those dash attacks and a lot of the just F-tilts for the most part. Maybe he didn't ban Kalos. I thought he did. So Kalos not being a bad stage for Link. He's able to kill off the sides a little bit easier. Able to recover and kind of tech a little bit easier. Doesn't have to worry about getting pineappled on his bomb recoveries. And Sephiroth obviously able to stick to the walls, going all the way down to the blast zone to give him that extra jump no matter where he is. So here we go. Taking the bomb away from him immediately. And Streetdzine not having anything to do with that bomb. He doesn't want it anywhere near him. He's stuffing it at every corner he possibly can. But that returning boomerang leading to a good bit of damage and finally getting stage control for Sacred here. Sephiroth putting on a lot of damage very quickly though, and the fast fall off the stage. I believe Sacred still has his jump, able to get the bomb recovery there, missing the ledge, but able to hit Streetdzine anyway. And Sacred trying to set up a little bit of funky bomb movement just to make sure that, Streetdzine doesn't just have to dodge one certain area.
I believe it's 2-0 right now, right?
No, just one.
Oh, it's only one? That was game one?
That was game one. It was a long game one. They took their time.
No way.
Alright, so here we go. Well, that was game two. So this is game three. Yeah.
Okay. I was about to say, that was a weird game one. They played twice.
Yeah, no, they've gone to Battlefield and PS2. So this is game three. It's 2-0 right now. Sacred having a hard time not respecting the orb and getting caught by the Octa Slash. That's been one of the biggest things that I've seen from Streetdzine this game, is he has just been able to catch and stuff landings over and over again. Sacred's been doing well when he can touch the stage. Trying to cause a little bit of mayhem here. The Octa Slash not having anything to do with that bomb, and that's been one big thing that I've seen Streetdzine do a very good job of, is just keep the bomb stuffed to where he doesn't, Link can't use it, doesn't want it anywhere near him, keeps it out of the blast zone, or out of the blast radius of it, and Sacred able to make it back.
He's labbed that one
just to die. But those back airs being very, very strong.
Hey, listen,
and
that's intimidation, bro. He shows he can come back.
Streetdzine, again, not being caught by any of these projectile combos, not getting caught slipping anywhere, really. And I'm not sure exactly what Streetdzine was looking for there, but he was definitely a little ways away for that sword to be that long. I was so scared that he was going to get hit by that.
Nice, using the bomb.
Still has his jump, still has his air dodge, but eats the second hit of that forward air. And this game isn't over. I mean, Link can put out a lot of damage, but he's got to get some kind of combo somewhere. Streetdzine wanting to pick up that bomb to take away any kind of recovery option he has out of it. Surprised he didn't try and throw him back into the bomb.
Wow, the bomb just barely misses.
And that's one thing that Streetdzine has been able to do very well, is just stay out of the bomb range and has not let Sacred get anything off of this most of the game.
Sacred needs an opening. I think he finds one here.
No, that Octa Slash will beat out Nair 10 times out of 10, but this might be it. Oh, no, not quite.
Ooh.
Put a lot of pressure on. This is where those bombs are going to come in handy.
Wow.
And Streetdzine going a little bit high and is actually able to make that one back on the drift. He's stuck on the ledge, but able to get back his own position. Now we got to see where he goes off of this. Is he going to be able to get anything? Not quite.
He read the roll in. Wow, and he goes through that.
Sacred able to make it past. And able to actually bring this one back. Bring it back all the way from a 2-stock deficit. Doing a fantastic job bringing that game back. Playing that one extremely patient.
Wow. Now we have a set on our hands.
2-1. Sacred definitely doesn't want to let this one go by.
No, man.
He wants to try and, at least get that run back, probably with, I believe he failed a stash earlier on in bracket, so I know he's trying to get that run back.
He's trying to put his name on the board.
So
wow. Honestly, I thought he checked out there. I mean, he was at 80%. He was at 84% when Streetdzine spawned in.
So this is top 8. But of course, he's wanting to make sure that he can be a little bit higher than 7th. So that's what this was going to be placement for. And they're looking for music. Sacred trying to find his power song here, or Streetdzine trying to find his power song here.
Real quick, we're gonna close that door at 9 p.m. And if you need to leave, you go out the back door. But if you guys have to go to the restroom, go in the next 20 minutes. Because after that, you're not going to be able to get out. So.
And that's just our call for bathroom breaks, because the mall is actually closing down with us in it. So we're just trying to make sure that everybody's good to go. So here we are, game 4, going back to Battlefield.
Battlefield it is.
Starting off immediately with an orb to have to worry about for Sacred. But dodging it with the air dodge. Oh yeah, you can dodge through it.
See, that's my pea brain, bro. I thought you could only shield against it.
No, you can shield spot dodges just like any other move. And a double parry.
Double.
He did that just for the style. Oh, little air dodge slide right there, trying to mix up his bomb timing with the boomerang. Having a really hard time. Link not with the best grab in the game. And Streetdzine sticking with his Nair game plan. Trying to pressure that shield.
I think we're seeing a little more confidence out of Sacred after that last win, man.
Well, these guys, especially once we start getting into our own top 8, these guys absolutely start adapting, even if it does mean they get hit by their own bomb. They do start adapting. They do start seeing the other players' game plan. These guys are, some of the better cream of the crop that we have here at PCC for a reason. Sacred not wanting to kind of just get his percent where he can. Not looking to get too terribly much off of it. Doesn't want to get too greedy. Using his air dodge way off stage, looking for a scoop.
Wow, just
going for a very hard read. Sephiroth's up B is so cool.
Despite not knowing much Ultimate, I have played Sephiroth, and man, he is a lot of fun.
He's a cool character. He definitely plays like Ultimate. He plays a much slower game plan. He doesn't match too many buttons. It's definitely not what he needs to be doing just in general. And Sacred playing at arm's length here, not wanting to get caught sleeping at the ledge here.
Man, we're 2 minutes in and no one's taking a stock yet.
Oh, yeah, 2 minutes in. Sacred using his jump a little early, but he hasn't been getting caught by these. I don't know how in the world. No, he wasn't going to shield grab that.
Link doesn't have a back throw kill?
No.
At 105 from ledge?
Good God, no, he doesn't. I wish he did. He'd be a much better character. No, he's got his up throw kills at like 170. 150 depending.
And the orb.
Streetdzine playing off that orb, getting a very quick 50% in the air, the spot dodge. Missing that one just barely. And
he techs it.
He's been getting a lot of these techs. He has not been caught sleeping a single time that I've seen. Pretty quick pretty quick air dodge. The bomb not quite taking it. And again, Sacred not wanting anything to do with that Octa Slash, but the up B is going to take it.
Because I can't see anything else. I don't know.
Oh, you can't control it?
No, I can't.
Dude, I love that little touch of
bracket.
Link's shield,
oh, you mean like
shielding the orb. I don't know if you saw
like
it.
You can't like move the...
What was it?
The Link's shield, shielded the orb.
Oh, did it? The Hylian shield?
Yeah.
Yeah. It is still a projectile, and if he's just standing, it does just count as a regular projectile. Oh man!
Man.
And again, Streetdzine, it almost seems like sometimes he's targeting this bomb because he is really just not having anything to do with it. A little bit too much rage for Link for him to come out of that down throw.
Dude.
Throws are
I think the last game.
a lot of positioning he's looking for here, and I honestly didn't even see where that bomb went. He might have blew it up at the same time. I don't know if the flare counts as technically a fire move. Like I know that actually it is.
Yeah, in the beginning of the game, he wasn't.
But I don't know what kind of properties it has. Trying to put him into tech position rather than situation rather than trying to throw him off stage. And going for that extra bomb grab, leading to a very bad position for him. And dash tag's going to take it.
Not you.
The dash tag has a pretty big sweet spot. I'm not sure if the sour spot of it, if it would still kill or not.
Ooh, and this is potentially Sacred's last stock of the.
This is his tournament stock, absolutely. Got a lot of pressure on it, but he's not quite letting it get to him just yet. But that wing, I think, throwing off a little bit of timing there.
We've seen him at this percent before, though. Just last match. 84, exactly.
Sacred can absolutely bring this one back. This is not done by any means. Unless it's
wow, bad DI?
Maybe bad DI, maybe mashed a button. If you get hit while you're mashing your button, you do take a little bit of extra damage. And it does look like not Stash, but Ave took it over Gekume. So we are looking at Stash versus Choryu, I believe.